Boo. Happy October. Happy spooky season. I don't know about you, but I am really, really excited that it is now October. It is now officially Halloween season. And while I have been definitely doing my spooky season mini reviews, that actually started back at the end of August. So I have been celebrating spooky season for quite some time. But now it's October 1st and it is officially spooky season. And I am really, really excited because I am doing something new here on my vlogging channel. I do have two channels. My other one is my music channel. If you are into dark Celtic fantasy music, check out my music channel. I will have the link in the description. And this one is more of my vlogging channel. I do all sorts of things. Some of it's fitness oriented, some of it's steeped in things like my spooky season mini reviews, or I am getting more into telling paranormal and urban legend stories, things that happen to me, as well as things that happen to others or that are said to have happened to others. And I am setting the mood for this one. I am in my car in the dark, obviously, with this flashlight providing me light to make me look kind of spooky, and also so you all can see me on camera. But today, for my very first video doing this sort of thing, I am going to tell you a little urban legend story, and it is called The Hook. So there was this young man and young woman who went to the movies. They had a great time. In fact, they were set up on a blind date. And they ended up hitting it off and decided to go for a drive after the movie. They drove up the hill and could see all the lights in the valley. They could see the town lights, the street lights, and they were having quite a good time together. And the young man decided to turn on the radio and found their favorite music station, their favorite radio station. So they're listening to the music and really starting to have a good time. But then the music is interrupted by the radio announcer breaking through with a news bulletin. A murderer has escaped from the state prison. He is armed with a knife and is headed south on foot. His left hand is missing, and in its place is a hook. The young woman then insists that they make sure that all the doors and all the windows are shut. The young man agrees, and they do so. "That prison isn't too far from here," the young woman says. "Maybe we should go home." The young man rolls his eyes and disagrees. He basically states, "We're all the way up on a hill. Why would he climb up here? And even if he did, all the doors and windows are shut and locked. How would he get in?" "Well," the young woman said, "he could take that hook and break through a window and then unlock the door. I'm scared and I want to go home." The young man rolled his eyes and instead then started the car. As they drove away, she thought she could hear a scraping on the outside of her passenger side door. "Did you hear that?" she said. "What?" the young man replied. "There was a scraping on the side of the door." The young man just sighed and continued driving the young woman toward her house. When they arrived at her home, she asked him if he wanted to come inside and have something to drink. "Nah," he said, "I gotta get home." He got out of the car and went around to the passenger side to let her out. But when he got to the passenger side, on the door handle was a hook. So that was the first story for this spooky season. And what did you think of it? And are there any stories that you would maybe like me to tell. I'm also going to be telling of some personal things that happened to me that were paranormal in nature. But I am really, really excited to bring this to you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And that was the hook. Make sure you click the subscribe button. This is a new channel, so I am just starting to grow. And I'm excited about where this can go. And also check out my music channel too, if you are into dark Celtic fantasy music. All right, take care. See you next time.